Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be taking a look at Arena and specifically the update in Arena and try to get you guys to capitalize on some rewards. Um, I know there's a consensus that Arena is pay to win and it's generally a lot harder for the newer players. So there's a few things with it. Establishing good sets of gear is huge. While yes, champions are important, gear is the most crucial thing in this game. So if your gear is lacking, you are going to struggle in arena. But um, once you start farming those 19s and you're able to get the infernal roars or the soul bonds or um, really any of those top gold sets, you will see a big increase in your account power. And I think that will also affect your arena play as well. Um, I am a low spend account. I probably spent $50 at most on this game, and most of it is on like Priv Pass and the monthly energy. So while I don't have all the champs in the game, I'm still very effective everywhere else in the game just because I think my gear is better. Um, so as far as the team I'm running right now, let's go into a fight. I'm running Idril, Silas, Hatsit, Dolores, and Mari. So 3 epics and then 2 Legos. A replacement for Hatsit, I'll go over that. There's a very good one that some people actually even prefer. There's actually two, really. And then um, Silas we'll have to look into because there's definitely replacements like a Lunaria can come in and help the team out a lot or um, something among those lines. But let's go into the fight, show you the strats, what I'm doing. So with this, the new one's just basically a race. So with this race, I want to start out going quick. Um, Boom, first round done. I think he's waiting to place a Setrum, which is just horrible now. And he's just going to tank a bunch of hits. So now I've established 2 champs, and he's down half health already. Almost 3/4 of his health. And then all really I have to do is win this one, and it's just about done. Boom, round's done. Now he has to wait, and it just might be almost over here. And that's game. Okay. So we see what I did. I placed up top, and it's just really a race of clearing those ads and doing damage. Um, yes, hats did almost all my damage this one, but I think any person I place down there at the beginning is going to do the same thing. An awesome option for a Hatsit replacement is Brienne. You will see Brienne in a ton of the top teams. Why? Just because her ultimate is so effective. Um, Shoots 6 waves of arrows, and they split. So you could do a ton of AoE damage with her right away. I think most people are banking on her being Awaken 5. So the number of arrows in split shot is +1. Split shot, 20% more damage. And during the effect of multi shot, Brienne gains 30% penetration damage. So yeah, she is an awesome option. Let's go actually look at some of the top teams. So they're placing the Hatsit with Alora, who she has been on the rise for a lot of the top teams lately. I think it's just basically banking on her ultimate, which is in a way similar to Brienne's. Most of them have Araka in their team as well. We will see that all across the board. But generally, it's a lot of the same three epics. Your Dolores, Idrils, and um, absolutely drawing a brain fart right now. Oh, Murray. Murray's in a ton of teams as well, but I don't think she's as crucial. I just kind of use her as the last option if I need some slowdowns. I don't think she's. I could probably sub her, or I should sub her for Lunaria now. I'll see a lot more use out of Lunaria than I will um, Mari. Now that it's just a complete race. It's always really been a race, but even more so now because if you don't kill things fast enough on both sides, you're really screwed. Let's go over some awesome epics though for Arena. So for the piercers, we obviously have Lunaria. If you don't, if you were unfortunate enough to not be playing, she was a past fusion. Um, so a lot of you might have her, a lot of you might be missing her. But if you have her, she's an awesome option. That Lord bonus is huge. She deals decent damage as well. The extra range is awesome. Um, I think this is the most important champ always in Arena. You see her in every single team for good reason. Um, she's like the most crucial in GR3 as well, so having a good E-Draw on your account is very, very necessary. Another option always is Theowen. When we were looking at those top teams, there was two teams that actually had Theowen in there. That's mostly for his slow. He's an easy person to get because he is a fusion. So if you guys are struggling and you don't have a lot of options, Theowen is a great one. Um, you could go in here and fuse him into A5 really easily. And he's one that gains a lot of power, like with his awakening. So definitely an awesome option. Let's go back into Star Piercers. I haven't done much testing with him. He doesn't look too impressive. He's got some decent ratings though. Pretty decent for anti-air. So he might be something I test out in the next champ leveling event, just because he'll be somebody I haven't leveled yet. Nazara, I hate her. Brienne, we already talked about her. She's an awesome option. Um, Another free one that like I have in my team is the Mari, the Epic. Great champ for that. Maul can be good. I wouldn't necessarily use him just because one thing with Arena is you want to look at cost. You saw that team I beat with the Cetrum. The reason it died so easily is because it was waiting on that 25 or the 20 cost for Cetrum. So if you have to wait for that, you're just kind of screwed. Like I'm getting out 2 units up top before you're even getting out the Cetrum. That's like why Chaos are so effective because they're so cheap. Um, Obviously the Hatchet, if you have it, use it. Um, I know this one's a legendary, but she is like one of the most common. If you guys got her during um the 2x 10x, Allura is a great option. If you have her Awaken, she's very easy to build with this excess crit rate. I think, like I said, I think most people are banking on her ultimate being very powerful. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I'm relatively sure that's the case. I've seen Boreas quite a bit in anti-air. I don't know if he's good because he has the same thing with cost, but maybe later game He might be an easy one to throw down. I wouldn't highly recommend that usually, though. I like to stick with just the marksman for this rotation. I haven't done too much experimenting outside of it. Um, we saw Sargak in some of the teams. If you have him, he's probably worth leveling for you. He's the double faction as well. And that's about it for this one. So let's go into a couple more battles. And we'll see how we'll do. This team is like a high meta team, other than Maul. But we'll test this one out. See how it goes. Oh yeah, new team, so with Lunaria. So for right now, I'm definitely thinking a person here is the best option right away. It's just immediate damage. Pretty much seals me the round 1 win. And then when you can, just make sure you're getting out your champs in time as well. That's another huge thing. They're building up their ultimates. Man, I need to get that hats over. But I'm going to put it here just so it hits her as well. And then we will get my Silas down here, who's also getting the boost for next round. And they're just done. Another easy win. Another fast one. One thing I didn't talk about either is the player power difference. So if I'm queuing into a team like this one, I'm going to always have the advantage because my player power is just higher. So they will find a middle ground between my player power and their player power, and that's where the ads will be. So his ads will technically be a lot harder for him to kill just because my power is higher. So that's one thing to always look out to. Like if you're wondering, like, man, having trouble killing this, and you're say 100k down, you're always gonna have a very, it's gonna be an uphill climb for you to try to kill them. Let's go into this one. This one has the Boreas, and we'll call it after this one. I'm just kind of curious where he is. So we'll set this one to auto. Let our hats go to work. Finally, somebody that actually had a decent setup. See, he only did 94% to him this time. I might actually lose this one. Yep. We'll take it off auto from here on in. Just because they're not doing what I want. Okay, we got this guy. If it slips past him, it's over. Oh, it's just done. That sucks. Unfortunate. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on Arena, definitely post them down. Join my Discord. We have some Arena content. We have dedicated channels to Arena. So if you have Arena questions, if you want to know how certain champs need to be built. Awesome community in there. It's relatively small at the moment, so if you have questions, they will definitely get answered quickly. Um, and no questions are dumb questions in there. Like, um, everyone's starting from somewhere. I know a lot of people aren't focused on arena or don't really typically care about arena in games, but in this one, you get so much in arena every week. It is so important to be farming arena. These arena coins and the higher ranks you are gold. Like, if you go into this arena shop, getting these monthly is huge. I already got my ancients for this month, and now I still got a divine and a legendary skill crystal coming. Um, yeah, so if you're not farming these each month, it kind of hurts your account. It hurts your progression, and it's not just you're not just gonna suffer in arena. You will suffer everywhere else by not like getting those rewards. Not to mention, we're getting diamonds, we're getting extra ancient summonings for finishing in Overlord, so it's definitely worth it. Yeah, so like I said, make sure to look out for my Discord. There will be a link for that. Like, comment, subscribe on the video. If you have any questions, post them in the Discord, post them in the comments below. I will get back to you, or somebody in my Discord will get back to you. All right, guys. Thank you guys for checking out the video. I'll catch you later.